Here's the things I'm going to talk about today for NFL that happened today. First, I'm going to start off with this offensive tackle. The Chiefs are releasing the offensive tackle, Juwan Taylor. This is a great move. It's because they were paying him. I forgot how much they were paying him, but this cuts off $20 million of their salary cap. So it's a pretty good move. And the Chiefs were paying him like he was a highest paid tackle. They thought that he was good, and he allowed 7 sacks last season, and he was getting so much false starts, and he was getting too much penalties called on. So this is a pretty good move for the Chiefs, and the Chiefs officially don't have negative salary cap anymore. They first started off releasing Mike Dana, and then they restructured Patrick Mahomes' contract, and now they're releasing Juwan Taylor. So this is a great move. The Houston Texans are trading Titus Howard to the Cleveland Browns for a 5th-round pick, and this is a great move for the Browns because the Browns desperately need offensive linemen. They announced that too, that they're letting go all their starting 5 O linemen. So now the whole Cleveland Browns is fresh new. So adding Titus Howard as a right tackle is a good idea. When he's healthy, he's pretty good. So if he stays consistently healthy, this is a good pickup for the Browns. I like the Texans what they're doing. They're clearing up their cap space. They're clearing up their whole O lineman. This is a great idea, and this pretty good move now, because not adding Dave Montgomery with CJ Stroud, this is a good move because the Texans definitely they do need an offensive line. This offseason they need to sign a new offensive lineman. That's their job for this offseason, and draft the O lineman for the NFL draft. So yeah, this is pretty good move for both sides. The Bengals are extending Dolan Reiser, right tackle, for 1 year and $5 million, and this is a pretty good move too. The Dolan Reiser had a pretty good season. He only allowed 3 sacks and only allowed 30 to 35 QB pressures, and only allowed like 5 to 7 QB hits. So this is a pretty good move for the Bengals and Dolan Reiser, and it helps Joe Burrow. It helps to keep the O lineman for Joe Burrow. And like I said, the Bengals do need O linemen. Their O lineman is ass. They literally don't have nothing. So the only good thing is Dolan Reiser, he's only good lineman, I'll say. So this is a pretty good move for both sides. So yeah. The Washington Commanders are releasing Marshawn Lattimore, and this reads up $18.5 million cap space, and this is a pretty good move for the Commanders. Marshawn Lattimore has been injury prone ever since the Commanders acquired him for the New Orleans Saints. Marshawn Lattimore has not been the player that we know him for the New Orleans Saints. He sucks now. Yeah, this frees up the Commanders. I think the Commanders now they're gonna let Trey Amos be the CB2, the cornerback 2 depth with Mike Sandstrom. So that also officially puts Mike Sandstrom as the cornerback 1. So we'll see what the Commanders do with that $18.5 million. I think in my opinion, I think the Commanders are going to sign Kenneth Walker. That's why they're going to free up their cap space to get Kenneth Walker. And I think they're just going to let Austin Eckler go. Austin Eckler's been injury prone too. And after that injury, I think he's not going to be the same anymore. I think he's going to be okay now. But freeing up $18.5 million, it's a good move. And we'll see what the Commanders do with that money. They could use it for another defense or for running back, because they definitely do need running backs and defense. And I don't know if they're gonna keep Bobby Wagner, but it looks like they're gonna let go Bobby Wagner. Because I've not been hearing that they're in contract talks with Bobby Wagner. Because Bobby Wagner announced that he was gonna come out. He was gonna play another year in the NFL. So I don't think the Commanders are gonna re-sign Bobby Wagner. So I think they should let him walk to free agency. So yeah, this is a pretty good move for the Commanders. Yeah. The Dolphins are also releasing offensive line Liam Eichenberg. This is a good move. Liam Eichenberg has not been the greatest. He allowed 4 to 5 sacks, I believe, and he allowed so much QB pressures. I forgot how much, but it was so much QB pressures that Tua got sacked. That he allowed Tua Tagovailoa to get sacked, Quinn Ewers to get sacked, and I think those were only 2 quarterbacks. I think that it was only 2 quarterbacks. Yeah, so it was not good. And especially Liam had so much penalty cost on him too. So this is a pretty good move for the Miami Dolphins. And it's not that crazy amount of money that they get, but this is a pretty good move for the Dolphins. The Detroit Lions are releasing on Graham Glasgow. This is a good move too, because they're how much? Oh, they're getting 5.5 mil back for the salary cap. But this is a pretty good move because next year the Lions are screwed. Next year their salary caps is ridiculous. I think they're gonna have negative 40 or 30 mil, and this not gonna be good for the Lions because this recent season. Well, you can technically say last season. Last season they extended Jameson Williams, Jared Goff. I mean not Jared Goff because Jared Goff forgot. But they extended Jameson Williams, Kirby Joseph. Who else did they extended? Brian Branch, and multiple players, but big amount of money. And they're screwed for their salary cap next season. So this is pretty good move for the Lions. And don't be shocked. I forgot his name, but he's the offensive coordinator for the Cardinals is now the offensive coordinator for the Lions. And I don't like this move at all because he was having struggles to use Marvin Harrison Jr. So just imagine now with Jameson Williams problems because there were the past two seasons Jameson Williams has been complaining he wants more touches and more targets, and I don't like this move at all what the Lions picked up from the offensive coordinator for the Cardinals. Because don't be surprised that next season Jameson Williams requests for a trade, because if Jameson Williams doesn't get that much touches, we could potentially see him get traded. So I don't like this. So I don't like the move with the Lions they pick up for the new offensive coordinator. But what I like is they're freeing up cap space because they're looking forward to next year. Yeah, they're looking forward to next year for their salary cap because they know that their salary cap is gonna be messed up for next season. So yeah, that's a pretty good move. That's all I got for y'all today. That's only the NFL news today. I'm not gonna think of in my mind that anything happened, but yeah. Oh, also, there's been rumors that Max Crosby might get traded next week, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It's obviously it's always the cycle again with Max Crosby trades. I'll be a little bit surprised they trade Max Crosby, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But yeah, that's all I got for today, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next one for NFL. I'll talk about MLB spring training today. And yeah, that's all I got for you today for y'all. And yeah, we out. Peace, y'all.